Welcome! This is Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we talk about mindset, your website, your brand, your social media marketing, your customers, how to sell to your customers, how to find your customers, how to talk about the skills and knowledge you need in your business, and free software and tools to help you save time, money, and be more productive, as well as strategy and systems here on Solopreneur Success Strategies. Welcome! Welcome! This is Jane Gardner, and welcome to Solopreneur Success Strategies, where we look at some of the strategies and challenges that we have as a solopreneur. Today is Strategy Sunday, where we look at your goals, your vision, and your business plan for your business, as we also look at some of the obstacles and challenges today that you're going to be putting into your business plan that you keep yearly. So I'm Jane Gardner, and I work with my husband in our structural engineering firm for the last 20 years, in home-based, of course, and we live and work Western Canada. We have dogs and cats, and I came out onto the internet about 3 years ago to help others grow and start their own home business. So that's me, and so let's get started on why I started Solopreneur Success Strategies. It was basically to have some trainings for you so that you can think about some of the things you need to do as a solopreneur, and maybe get some training on Monday, it's Mindset Monday. Tuesday, we talk about brand and positioning on Get Your Message Out Tuesday. Wednesday is World Domination Wednesday, where we talk about you and the customer. Thursday is about the skills and knowledge you need as a solopreneur on Jill or Jack of All Trades Thursday. Friday is Freebie Fridays, where we talk about some of the free software and tools that you can use in your business in order to save money. And Saturday is System Saturday, where we look at some of the systems you can put into your business, so that saves you time so that you can work in your business instead of in your business. Anyway, it saves you time to able to go and get more clients or grow your business. And today is Strategy Sunday. And for an overview of what Strategy Sunday is all about, it's we first looked at the vision for you and your business. We looked at your goals from the first, third, and fifth year. And now we're looking at you and your business plan, and getting a rough idea on what a business plan is. And then we'll be looking at some of the business trends in 2016 and how these will affect your strategy and your business plan in the coming years. So let's get started. Your business is like a stream. It flows, it can trickle, it can change direction, it can surge, it can get blocked, but it can never go back in time. So you should always be moving forward in your business. And in order to do that, you should have a business plan every year, knowing what direction you are going. And as I mentioned, we looked at visions for you and your business and your goals and your business plan we've started. You can go back to my Solopreneur Success Strategies on YouTube at jgtips.com, jgtips.com/YouTube, in order to have a look at some of the previous episodes. Right now, we're looking at your business plan. We did look at the diverse business model and how you should be considering making a business model that has more than one system of revenue coming in, so that you're not always dependent on just one form of revenue. We also had a look at what kind of business model did you envision that you would like to do, and that would match your goals for your lifestyle business. Before you can decide on your business model, you have to decide on what you want your lifestyle business to be in terms of your goals and vision for the business. So the business model should work with your lifestyle. You don't make your lifestyle fit the business model, because it won't, and it'll all fall apart. So it's always important, before you even start, to think about what is your vision for your lifestyle business, and what kind of hours you want to work, and what kind of money do you want to make, etc. We looked at that previously, and you're welcome to go back and look at some of the shows on YouTube at jgtips.com/YouTube. So we've started looking at what is a business plan and why do you need one. We looked at it as basically mapping out your goals and your action plan and your financials for the year. Or you can even use it for getting funding, of course, and to get your business organized so you know what the steps are in order to move forward in your business. But most importantly, you should have a business plan every year so you can see where you're going wrong, or you can see where there's some problem and you need to change direction, or maybe the internet has changed so quickly that you need to be able to change with it. So it's always good to be able to review your business plan every year. So business plan in general, in very simplified version, you can look at what your business model is. So what is your business and what do you do in your business? And what do you produce? And then we looked at your unique value proposition as something that is important for you to differentiate yourself from your competitors in order to figure out your UVP. You would do market research and you would look at your competitors. Then we have looked at business goals. Having the business goals in your business plan will help you realize what direction you are going and how to get there. And last week we looked at your marketing plan and some of the things you have to think about in terms of how to work on your marketing and how to use the end result as to how you move backwards in time in order to start what's the way to go in order to get your marketing plan going. Depends on what your end goal is for your marketing plan. So before we look at the action plan, we're going to be looking at the obstacles and challenges that you have in your business. And just so we have a bit of a change of view, I'm going to just take this down and put up my other slideshow. And let's see if we go. And here it is. And so we're going to have a look at some of the obstacles and resources needed to put into your business plan so that you can be able to know what the challenges are in order to figure out what's going to happen in terms of your business. So, what are the obstacles you must overcome in your business plan? And it's always very nice to set goals, but how will you meet them? As part of your business success blueprint, you have to figure out exactly what resources you need to meet your goals. An effective way to do this is to first look at what obstacles you face, then think about what you need to overcome these obstacles. Get this right, and you'll be prepared for at least some of the potential challenges you'll face along the road. So, step 1, identify your potential obstacles to success. Excuse me. And anticipate the obstacles. No matter where you are in your business plan, there will always be obstacles waiting to challenge your best thought out plans. So the key to dealing with challenges is to anticipate them as much as possible and make sure you have the resources to deal with them. The most common obstacles that people face from a business and marketing standpoint are next slide. Lack of skills or knowledge. Are there elements you just don't know how to do? For example, not enough time in the day. How much time do you need to devote to your business plan in order to get it to work? And especially when you have a million ideas running around in your head, the question is just how much time you need to devote for your business plan to succeed. If you don't have that time available, that's just another obstacle to work around if you still want to move ahead with your plan. As well, insufficient funds. Figure out how much you need for your ideal plan. It's a rare person who has all the funds they want to implement any scheme they've dreamed up. Figure out how much you need for your ideal plan, then look at how much you can actually afford to spend. The difference is the obstacle you need to figure out. And do you have a support network? Do you have people to go to when you're stuck? If you're a solopreneur or in business where you don't interact with real-life people very often, the lack of a support network can be a big problem. Do you have people you can go to when you're stuck or need a boost? Do you have a mentor or someone you can ask for advice? for simple technology issues or for strategies. And then identify the resources for overcoming your obstacles. Identify and put into play resources so that you've anticipated your challenges. Now you can start identifying and put the resources you need. You may find you have to adjust your goals and plan a little if you can't get the resources, but it's better to do that sooner rather than later. You don't want to have all your great plans derailed 6 months down the line just because you failed to learn something critical. Here are a few examples of solutions and resources that could overcome the most common obstacles. For example, focus on the skills you need. If it's not useful now, block it out. So if you don't need, for example, the skills to be that's not relevant to your business model, get recommendations in trusted business forums for course advice or other resources for learning what you need. Be careful not to get sidetracked by other great things you could learn. If it's not useful right now, block it out. You'll probably have to set a certain amount of time each week just for learning, so don't let it take up all your time. You can also manage your time and delegate. So budget and adjust or outsource some of your time. Unfortunately, you can't make time slow down or expand, so you just have to be a little more creative. Depending on how much time and funds are available, you really only have 3 choices. You can budget your own time very tightly, you can adjust your goals and plans, or you can outsource some of the tasks. If you have the funds, outsourcing is usually the best bet so that you can grow your business faster. Just make sure you know exactly what you want to outsource so you can pick the right people. And also, of course, budget wisely. Put money where it has the greatest impact. If you're working on a very small budget, you also have to be very creative with where you spend and where you save. Put your money into the places that will have the greatest impact on your success and think twice about the rest. For example, you might want to try out a hot new graphic or video creation software, but your returns on investment can be much higher. Spending the money on building can be much better spending the money on building an email list than on some software, depending on your business, of course. Build your support network. Find people who can help you. For example, a network of friends and colleagues come naturally. For others, it has to be a planned, scheduled activity. Check out the top forums in your niche and see whether there are people you can relate to. Go to live events in your market and network with colleagues. Participate and become known by helping others. Also, try to get your friends and family on board with your plans so they can be supportive when you're feeling down, even if they have no clue what you do. So if you anticipate obstacles, consider what can go wrong and how to prevent it, and adjust where necessary. The best way to make sure your plans stay on the course for success is to anticipate the obstacles ahead. There's no point in setting a goal to create a large e-commerce site if you don't know how to do it. Instead, take a good hard look at what might happen to upset your plans or what resources you need to make sure that doesn't happen. Then put those resources in place or adjust your plans accordingly. So it's always good to be able to anticipate obstacles and the challenges that you might have when starting up your business or just growing your business during the year. So always make sure that when you're working on your business plan for the year that you think about some of the things that you might have to do this year that you're unfamiliar with and either get some training on it or else outsource it to someone else. For example, bookkeeping can be a challenge for a lot of people to have to learn that from scratch. So sometimes it's better to just put that in the budget as something that you will always outsource and so that you're not having to deal with the stress of learning that as well. So it's always good to look and remember about that there's always going to be obstacles and challenges that you're going to have to either take on or outsource to others. So that's basically some ideas on some of the obstacles and challenges you have to think about that you can put into your business plan in terms of your budget for your financials. I think we won't be looking at financials next week, but we will be looking at the action plan to get started with your business plan. But I hope that's given you some idea of some of the things you have to think about in terms of costs and your budget, in terms of also the people that you need to find that will be supportive for your business, and how to put that time you need for your business into your business plan, etc. So thank you for listening. This is Jane Gardner, and please subscribe to Solopreneur Success Strategies on my YouTube channel at jgtips.com/YouTube, and then you won't miss a day. So thank you for listening, and you can go back there on my YouTube channel, look at the previous shows on the business plan, and get started on designing your business plan for the year. Thank you. Thank you for listening. This has been Jane Gardner at Solopreneur Success Strategies. Please go and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs, and also to find out about other programs as well over at jgtips.com/programs. And over there we have a free mindset magazine for you to check out at jgtips.com/mindset offer. So welcome. Thanks for listening, and I hope to see you again here tomorrow, as this is a 7-day-a-week show on mindset, your customer, getting your message out on social media and on your website, talking about strategies, talking about business systems, talking about all kinds of things, including the skills that you need as a solopreneur. So please come back and subscribe at jgtips.com/programs. Thank you.